Welcome back to the greatest football analysis show. We're here to analyse some football and just stuff in general.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Alright, we're going to go into some pre-comments before we go into the football and the other comments. Nate, Vuji out here looking like Forrest Gump when he ran across America. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what Vuji you're going to get. True.
I think life isn't like a box of chocolates.
Oh,
you
why?
get roses, like there's some instructions, and it tells you all the chocolates so you know what you're going to get. It tells you what's inside.
But if you don't read the instructions and just pick the chocolate, you don't know what's inside.
And that's the life we all aim for. My guy.
Shout out Forrest Gump, man. Great movie. I work out watching this because the vibes are so good. It gives me energy. There's nothing better than a football chat, but this is the greatest analysis show. Man ate such a class act. It was so wholesome seeing him win his country's first Afcon title. Afcon was such an enjoyable tournament. Pure mix it up and no rules football. I really like dogs. Really simple guys. Poet. Poet. Well, a big topic, which...
1 second. Valentine apparently slept with a 9-year-old.
Ah.
And that's what the day we're celebrating today.
I need to Google this.
Yeah, same here.
Because Google never lies.
No.
Poet.
Go on.
Kurt Zouma.
Yes.
Catgate.
Come on.
The man that kicked his cat and then slapped it as well. Fined 250k and has had his cats taken away by the RSPCA. Two comments here. Yo, we're not going to talk about the weird behaviour of the footballers of today. There is a French footballer involved in a scandal every week. I'm sure Vuj must have some sensational point of view on this. Jonathan says, some beautiful chance this week. What for chance chanting to Kurt Zouma? Kurt Zouma, oh, plays centre-back, kicks his effing cat. Cardiff City fans shouting to Van Dijk, you're a shit soul, Bamba. Just having nice. Alright, Poet.
Good.
Kurt Zouma.
Go on, my brother.
Volleying his cat. At one point, first time I watched it, I thought it was a half volley. I thought the cat hit the floor first, and then he sort of like glided it, but it was actually a volley. Like he like.
I don't like the video. I won't lie to you.
It's a poor video.
Yeah, I've tried. Sometimes
you know
I like
what?
to make jokes about
Yeah.
stuff. I don't really like that video.
You know what happened? Like I watched it first, quick.
Yeah.
Like you know, one's like a TikTok watch where you just sort of flick. You did it. You watch it, and then I watched it again, and I was like, oh, this is bad.
And the killer is, obviously,
Kurt, man.
when you watch a video like that, I'm sorry, it doesn't really need no context. Like,
Yeah.
bro, under no terms and conditions do you kick your cat, slap the cat.
And but you know what? It was
Cats don't trouble no one, dude. They just walk around, mind their business. It's dogs you gotta be wary
just
of.
meowing.
It's just meow. Oh.
Meow.
But I'm gonna be honest.
What are you doing, Kurt, man?
Everyone's going too far.
All right, yeah. All right. So we can.
A quarter of a mil.
I think we all agree that his behaviour towards the cat was poor.
It's a stinker.
And
you don't deserve to have cats.
And then his brother, I think, who filmed it, has been dropped by Dagenham.
Yeah.
He's playing at Dagenham. So, but I think the consequences after were, in some way, perhaps disproportionate to the act.
Let me wake people up, yeah? Everyone, we all have cultural differences. I'm not agreeing with them, but we have cultural differences. In 2017, myself and the mother of my kids went to her beloved country so I could meet her whole family, Tunisia. I went to a restaurant. Them restaurants are like outside, there's chairs all there. The guy walked over to me with menus and a cat walked up to us at the same time. These cats were just attacking a dog. The cats were on crowd in
so they were
Tunisia.
bothering someone.
The cats were crazy in Tunisia. They were
Yeah,
mad.
yeah.
The man that works at the restaurant said, cat, move. The kick he
he-
gave the cat, Vuj. I thought I was watching American football.
Top bins.
Now, all I'm saying is, I don't agree with it. I think it's a disgusting act. But all it is some countries, they're just not even aware. They have cultural differences where they're not aware of some things, you know?
No, I can't lie, like, even in Serbia, I've seen people, like, kick a dog, like, grab a cat and just chuck it because they don't want to be around the cat. Like, I know it's not
about re-educating people and letting them know
you can't do that,
you
bro.
can't do that, because when you've grown up in it and it's normalized,
Yeah.
all of a sudden it's just like you think that is normal treatment of an animal. It's not.
So obviously then you had like Chris Kirkland, who then started a debate about racism and comparing it to race, and that was just like,
What are you talking about?
it didn't feel. I thought the segue was too mad. Like, let's concentrate on this, deal with it. He's been fined, cool. Do you know what I mean?
When you place all of these different struggles together, people will compare them. When you have like animal rights and being black and this and that all together, no one values it the way you meant to value it. So I hate all of that.
He came out, and then obviously Graham Souness saying like he wouldn't want to play on the same team with him. That like he shouldn't play again this year. Obviously, Adidas have dropped him as a athlete. There's a sponsor of West Ham as the club, one of the sponsors, Vitality, and travel to Tennessee or something. They've dropped themselves. It's like, I've never seen, I would say for me, a bigger reaction by any corporation or in general towards an act which is, not the best act, not a good act. And it does show and point to the discrepancies, the hypocrisies in society, us as humans. And I'm not trying to... I don't like pylons, innit? I've never liked pylons when someone does something wrong. I don't like to kick them.
He's down.
He's down. And that goes towards anything. I just don't like to do that. But it just feels at times that it's about their own egos and it isn't even about the act anymore. Does that make sense? Like Chris and these men are sort of trying to be like, I am the righteous one, and
you men are stressed, fam. These things are escapisms to make you feel like you're a bit of a better person in society.
Yeah, I would maybe agree.
Tramps as well. Chris Kirkland, I cannot lie to you, bro. You're a tramp.
The
best thing that ever happened to you is your dad putting money on you for you to one day play for England, and he won. Apart from that, you are a tramp, bro. Like,
and I don't think anyone agrees, obviously, with the act of what Zouma's done, but it's just a bit. There's too much convo after has like gone, and social media has. I'm just speaking in broken sentences now because there's too much I'm trying to analyze in my head.
No one cares about the cap. All everyone cares about is their own perspective or saying something or trying to look smart. No one cares about the cap.
Yeah. It's not even about cats. Yeah, it's not. Men are just outraged and
you're all trying to get traction and show that.
But that's what I think. Yeah, but there is that. I guess the social media angle of like. Once you give an opinion which is divisive, you get likes, you get comments, you get interaction.
Yeah, but that's insecurities, man. You lot stop being.
No, I hear you, but it shows. I know, but it shows the level of, I would say, infantile. We live in a sort of an infantile mind state as a society overall, where I don't think we not accept, the wrong word. We can't objectively analyze things. Everything is very subjective and reactionary. Where has that led us as a place and in the world where everything is so divisive, so everything's got to be so hype? Or it's like, nah, let's just settle, deal with the thing, keep it moving. Let me step away from Kurt Zouma in general. Just like the reactions. Obviously, we're reacting to it, and I'm trying to react to it in a way which doesn't add fuel to the fire. Like I'm so tired of adding fuel to every fire, bro. Like the world's already burning, bro. Like let's. And when I realised that, the Djokovic thing, because it got me, bruv. I was like, what? They won't let him into shit. You get me?
Yeah.
And I found myself like reacting, and then I was feeling like kind of like worked up and in a way anxious, excited. I was like, wait a minute, this is just adding fuel to the fire. Because a month later, my man's good, bro. He's got enough money. He lives in Monaco. You know what I mean? I was like, I'm gonna support his tennis, but all this outside stuff, bruv, drop me out, man. Anyway,
all these guys.
Segue. I've gone into
Listen, I'm gonna be real. If you're out here condemning man like Zouma and you're out here doing the most, you better be a vegetarian. I better see no fur in your fucking wardrobe. If I even see you go to Canada and ask to stroke a goose, I'll have a problem. The Kurt Zouma thing has let me know that the saying that I gave you a long time ago still stands. Dance a yard. Don't worry about Kurt Zouma. Some of you don't need to dance a yard. He's been punished.
Paul.
He's getting killed. Why about yourself?
West Ham fans, Paul. Inflatable cat. Yeah. Already got a chant for Zouma. Throwing it up and down in the pub. Timing, they could have given it another week. But football fans don't. We just live in that time now where it's just. And I mean, we've played a part in that kind of building of social media, virality, going viral. They knew that's going to be filmed. They know it's going to go viral.
They don't care.
And they don't care. So, at the end of the day, I don't know, where do you stand? Like, for me, it's a wider picture of the human psyche. For you, Poet, it's... Everyone's bored. What do you guys think about Kurt Zouma, the cat, and then the leading reactions afterwards? Do people in the West care more about animals than humans? And
no. They got zoos.
Shout out to Mitrovic, he's on fire. He's equalised the record. Ivan Toney had it 31 last year, the championship record. He's got 16 more games to get one more goal. He looks like he will, so big up to Mitrovic. Wolves Tottenham. We are here outside the Spurs stadium. We're going to go to a bit of football now. Just bumped into Favuj on the way to the Spurs game. Legend, keep up the good work, guys. Sorry about the result. And Mahir, this is a very good comment.
Watch it. Read it.
A lot of people need to start apologising to Mourinho. He had this Spurs side first in the Prem for 3 months, and United, he finished second and won Europa. He was right about the players, and you can see the same issues that he described still at the clubs after all this time.
Mourinho is one of the greatest managers
100%.
ever. You lot keep disrespecting him because of what he's achieved in football and marrying it to the teams that 100%. He goes to. Man United now, he is still the most successful manager after Sir Alex Ferguson.
Mad. It's mad.
Conte just lost 4 on the fucking trot. You know what he was doing. He was going to Old Trafford winning 6-1.
100. No, Mourinho's a G. And I saw the chat, someone shared it when he talked to Dele Alli in an Amazon documentary. Yeah. It was brilliant. And he just sat him down and he said, I feel like you're going to waste your talent.
And where is he now?
He's at Everton.
You lot want to argue with Jose because it's harsh. But where are we? Where are we?
Conte actually said you cannot buy the winning mentality in his interview after the game.
Tottenham Hotspur, I think the players within that changing room need to start taking accountability.
That's like accountability.
Start taking accountability. You can blame every single gaffer, you can blame the chairman, you can blame the fans, you can blame the stadium. Eventually you got to go, cuz.
What am I doing, man?
I think for you to say that you played ball for 90 minutes is immature. It's about saying I played ball for a season. That is how you start progressing.
Yeah.
And I know you got to take it game by game, but some of these guys.
But that's, same at potentially United, bro. United drawing to Southampton. It's just the energy so off. And as you said, Mourinho, once he left, the most successful guy there since Alex Ferguson. Ragnick, apparently, people are saying he's like a Ted Lasso from a movie. He's like a joke manager. All these news are coming out that the players don't trust him. It's just like, who runs that club? Like, it's a mess. So, what else do you take from that? Good comment, by the way.
That I'm always right.
You're silly, man. Get out of here.
I was right about Jose.
Anyway, let us know what you reckon. Jose Mourinho, Tottenham, Moscow and Ron. Can they still get top 4? Because they keep having these games in hand. If they do win their games in hand, they will go top 4. But will they? Let's see. Chelsea, Palmeiras 2-1. Chelsea win the Club World Cup. Julian says Chelsea finally win the Club World Cup. They beat Palmeiras 2-1 extra time. Big up the Chelsea fans. Big up the poet and Vuj and the camera operator. Do you care about this cup? I kind of like it. I think.
Honestly, I saw Craig Burley's comments.
What did he say?
Something about what is it? Whilst Chelsea are abroad winning some Mickey Mouse competition. Man,
forget it, bro. You need to relax.
Let that sink in.
You need to relax, G.
Let that thing stay outside, you prick.
I think.
Nothing wrong with that.
Stop thinking that the Prem and the there's football outside of these narrow confines of how you view football. The 1991 Club World Cup, when Red Star win it, is still spoken about in Serbia. We still say people still in Serbia are like, we were the world champions. Palmeiras and these teams, they care about these cups, bro.
Of course.
Because when they go back to their country, they go, we are the international world champions. Just because we're like, oh, this doesn't matter. Okay, we can beat them. Bruv, these things matter to people.
And the reason
elitism, bro. Stop being such an elitist, bruv.
Do you know why it doesn't matter to him? Because he's Scottish. Scottish football is on the down.
There's too much elitism in his game, man.
I understand Scottish football is not on the up. It's on the down. The league, the team's actually good.
Yeah, I think. And you know what?
Man.
Even the Chelsea players, I think they showed some respect to it. You can see they wanted to win.
They want to win, bro.
You're the world. At the end of the day, you win it because these other teams want to win it. So when you win it, you're like, right, we're playing against teams that want this. It's not no friendlies.
So when Barcelona do it in 2012 or whatever, or 11, whenever it was with Cesc Fabregas, and everyone's saying 5 trophies, it's significant then. And centre it around Craig Burley. But the moment that Chelsea want to do it and...
Need to relax, man. People need to relax.
Man. So what if Man City have 6 points clear? Chelsea have another trophy.
Well, let us know, Chelsea fans, are you happy with that trophy? Do you view it as a Mickey Mouse Cup or a legitimate cup? Man City, though, 4-0 Sterling. Perfect hat trick. We love to see Raheem do well on this show. Great football, nice show.
Man. Yeah, man.
They stay 6 points ahead of Liverpool, who won 1-0. And Saidi said it wasn't pretty, but Liverpool dig deep to claim a hard-fought victory in monsoon conditions at Turf Moor. But being abundant home, they only go just before the break. Waste a chance to kill the hosts off. Back with 9 points off Man City with a game in hand. Our squad depth is delicious. Shout out to Diaz. Decent little debut.
It's dangerous.
He does look dangerous. Liverpool, man, really building. They're really continuing that very intelligent signing signing. What's the word I'm looking for? Not adjective. I forgot. Basically, they have a very good system of signing players.
I like to get players that are potentially not that much spoken about, seem to be quite humble, and then integrate them into the system.
So well. They got a system over there. Newcastle, Everton 3-1. Shout out to
that. They won 1-0, bro. That's like the midweek game. They won 1-0 against. They got a.
Bro, I can't keep up with the games. But Trippier has scored 2 free kicks basically, and Newcastle
was deflected.
and they're out of the relegation zone against Villa.
Against Villa. Oh, that game though, man. Oh, Coutinho. Let me tell you something.
Excellent.
That goal that's offside from Ollie Watkins. If you see the build-up from Coutinho, the flick and the.
Brilliant.
He does make them more fluid. But Newcastle, Tigo said it. Newcastle look decent.
Yes, I like it, man.
Burn, my brother, Usher song.
Happy Valentine's Day. Here is a photo of me and Poet in New York City looking very cute. You actually look like... It looks like I'm smiling and you were telling me something cute.
Oh, look at this though.
It's so funny, bro.
My brethren Chris said this.
It's too funny, bro.
He said, ASAP Vuj sounds cold. Don't know about Pohana.
Pohana. Shout out to Rihanna, man. I used to always wonder who was going to get Rihanna pregnant. And it is ASAP Rocky. And I think that's a great couple.
We need to meet her, man. I honestly...
Just be like, Vuj, we could have met you in Brazil, but Vuj didn't have his pass. And imagine I came into that party and I was just confident. I was just dancing a little, and she was like, "Hey, you can move, you know." I'm like, "Yeah, come on." And we start in a dream, in the metaverse, in my own metaverse. That's what would have happened. But instead, we're doing a very short answer show outside
you got Rihanna pregnant.
Spurs Stadium.
My belly would have gone.
Now, big up everyone. Thank you for watching. Some interesting topics. Obviously, we tried to condense it into a quick show. Have a nice. Any other takes?
Get off Tinder, people. There's more Simons out there.